Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson, and getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. It's Cheltenham Town taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, they play with a diamond in midfield, which makes the role of the holding midfield player so important. Is he there to dictate the play with his passing or be a defensive screen? I'd hope he could do both jobs.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Joel Matip plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain plays with Naby Keita in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the match is underway. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. High pressing at its best. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Could be troublesome. Far from a good pass. Joseph. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Good work to regain possession. Kyle Vassell. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Good movement. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now Origi. It might be on for them. Elliott. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Very comfortable when in possession. And players waiting in the centre. And he takes on the shot. Didn't fool the keeper. Well, they're going for the short one. Origi. Taking it away. Elliott. How about the cross? Elliott. Could be. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
Liverpool goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Now, let's see what they can do here. And let's give credit to the defending. Naby Keita. Jones on the ball. Minamino. Oh, showing good patience. Takumi Minamino. He has time to play it over. And space available inside. With a textbook interception. Keita. And now Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Kyle Vassell. Joseph. Well, the attack looks promising. But really sticking to their task defensively. Origi. Well, couldn't keep it. Joseph. High quality defending. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Decided to come in from the flank, making sure nothing untoward happened. Joseph. Well, a good tackle. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Easy save. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Jones. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Precise ball movement. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. But then the one that goes astray. This might be ideal for the counter. Difficult to stop him. Just not looking confident in possession. Origi. It's opening up for them. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Who's going to get on the end of it? And tipping it over the crossbar. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Who can he pick out? Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Thomas now. And I must say that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Couldn't keep it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Origi. Minamino. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, a second goal for them here.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Well, as the stats confirm, Liverpool had the lion's share of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, closed down straight away. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. He's driven in the corner. Could be. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Playing it in. Not did his job defensively. Makes the move to the inside. Naby Keita. Well, sitting deep. Origi. Keita. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Now sending it in. Still not clear. Well, nothing comes of it. Chapman. Perry. Joseph. And dispossessed. A potential danger here. Konstantinos Tsimikas. Plays it back. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Let's see about the delivery. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, threat over for now. Possession lost, intercepted. Takumi Minamino. Now Origi. Origi. And they could face difficulties here. Oh, dearie me. We know he's capable of much better from that position. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Keita. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Not the best free kick we'll see today. Well off target.
Well, not really what he was looking for there. That's a waste of a good situation.
Well, we're shortly going to hear the half-time whistle. It's Liverpool on top. And Stuart, they've been impressive.
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
Naby Keita. Origi. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And over it comes. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Vassell. And successfully cut out. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Naby Keita. Takumi Minamino. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. The high press was very much on. He must finish! Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Keita. Here's Keita. Moving the ball effectively. And blocked for now. Can he put it away? And the danger cleared. Thomas now. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And he did well to cut it out. Elliott. Origi. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Perry. Chapman. Could be dangerous. That's how to rob them of possession. It's with Williams. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. They've given it away. Chapman. Getting the better of his opponent. Well, nothing productive, really. Williams. Naby Keita. Now Origi. Not the pass he had in mind. Tsimikas. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Joseph. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Options in the centre. Thomas. And making the move to the inside, while showing excellent judgment to intercept. This is Jones. Minamino. Is it going to be? Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
And he takes on the shot. Didn't fool the keeper. Elliott. Could be. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Origi. It's opening up for them. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Who's going to get on the end of it? And tipping it over the crossbar. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Mina. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now? Keita. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Konstantinos Tsimikas. Plays it back. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Origi. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
He must finish! Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant.
Mina. Is it going to be? Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Could be. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now Origi. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Shot attempted. Just made sure nothing came of that. He's going forward well here. Konstantinos Tsimikas. And teammates to play it to. Keita! Still a chance. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
appear that Liverpool are just about out of sight. Origi. Origi. Now Origi. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Naby Keita. Now Origi. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Takumi Minamino. Could cross it in here. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And going short with it. Oh, moving it nicely. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Minamino. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. A wonderful intervention. And the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. Origi. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
So making the substitution now. Sean Long. Poor pass under no real pressure. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Jones has it. Losing possession here. Elliott. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Naby Keita. Well, there to intercept. Good pressure to win the ball back. Tsimikas. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Origi. Minamino. Origi. Able to get a body in the way. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Curtis Jones to be replaced by number 14, Jordan Henderson.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's using his strength to good effect. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Well, he had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. May on the ball. Oh, he's really opened them up here. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, it still could be dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems. Origi. Henderson. Now Origi has eyes for goal! Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Well, able to close down the shot. He's lost out here, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming.
Coming off the pitch, number 27, Divock Origi. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Roberto Firmino.
Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Firmino. It's with Roberto Firmino. A very timely interception. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Terrific block. Free kick awarded then by the referee.
Can the owner of the red card registration BGO4DOM please return to your vehicle? The lights are on.
Sean Long. And given away. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And winning it back. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Using his strength to shield the ball. And that pass could be troublesome. Great pressure to win the ball back. Henderson. Tsimikas. And into the last 20 minutes. Konstantinos Tsimikas. Roberto Firmino. And the decision offside here.
Substitution for Liverpool.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Coming onto the pitch, number 20, Diogo Jota.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Roberto Firmino. And back with Firmino. Oxlade-Chamberlain. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Firmino. And take it away. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
The feeling down here is he's twisted his knee. You can just see him testing it out every now and then. At the moment, though, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Roberto Firmino. Here's Keita. Henderson. Jota. Well, nothing productive, really. Good use of advantage by the referee. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good tackle. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Roberto Firmino. It is a decent-looking attack here. A chance to whip it in. Pulls it back. Jota. Is it going to be Firmino? Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Liverpool have given it away. Not a great pass. Firmino. And now Henderson. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Ten minutes to go then. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Couldn't hang on to it. Kyle Vassell. Perry. May. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Elliott. Shielding the ball superbly. Roberto Firmino. Elliott. Naby Keita. It's with Roberto Firmino. Here's Keita. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
He's using his strength to good effect. Firmino. But they dealt with the threat posed. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Firmino. It's still alive. Just cleared away in the nick of time. He's protecting it well. And he takes it away. Keita. Well, possibilities in the centre. Cuts it back. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Thomas now. May on the ball. Chapman. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. And back with Williams. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's with Roberto Firmino. Chance here. Well, it's a long way off target. Chapman. And a poor ball. Diogo Jota. Here's Keita. And this is Diogo Jota now. He could pick out a teammate. Henderson. Keita. Can he put it away? Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Firmino. But strong play here on the shielding front. And getting across to stop it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Chapman. And he read it well. Chapman. Vassell. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Naby Keita. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Take it away. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Henderson. Vassell. And that is all for this game anyway. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Roberto Firmino, he seemed to be everywhere. What in particular did you enjoy about his display?
Well, he should be happy with his goal and the win, but he'd be slightly annoyed that he hasn't scored a couple more. Overall, though, I thought he was excellent.
Minamino. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now? Origi. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.